What's up, everybody on YouTube? This is your girl Jillian coming to you with another Daily Dose of OJ. So for this YouTube episode, I decided that I would do a part 1 and a part 2. A part 1, which will be this part, is going to be about my reaction to the BET Awards. Part 2 is going to be my reaction to Michael Jackson's death and what I felt like he contributed to pop culture and pop music in general. So let's go ahead and get on with the show. So for the BET Awards 2009, I felt like it was okay. Now, I didn't see the whole thing. I didn't see the very beginning. I heard my friend filled me in on a few things that happened, like the skit with Wanda and Shanae, which I can't wait to see that because I loved In Living Color. I loved Martin. Those are both two really great characters portrayed by Jamie Foxx, Martin Lawrence. If you all don't know what I'm talking about, YouTube In Living Color, Wanda, Jamie Foxx, YouTube Martin Lawrence, The Martin Show, Shanae. Awesome stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm sure it was a great skit. I heard it was hilarious. The part I got in on was the tribute to the OJs and the OJs performance, and then I watched the rest of the award show on from there. So I really caught, like, I'm assuming like the middle or tail end of it. But anyway, so I mean, from what I saw, the only performances really that I can compare is the OJs and Lil Wayne, Drake, and all that. So the OJs were phenomenal. For those of y'all that don't know who the OJs are, YouTube the OJs, go to a store. You could probably go to a used books and music store anywhere and purchase a CD. I'm sure for a little or nothing. They are great. They're a great group. They sounded great. To begin with, Tyrese, Johnny Gill, and Trey Songz, and it was just a phenomenal performance. They were getting down. They sounded terrific. I absolutely loved the performance. I love the OJs. How I know about them is because when I was a kid, you know, my father and my mother, they loved Motown. They loved the Temptations. They loved all that. I mean, they grew up in all that. So that's how I was exposed to it. I'm very thankful that my parents exposed me to great music, great legends, great icons. I loved them. They performed phenomenally. Now, the performance with Drake, aka Aubrey Graham, he is a character from the Canadian show Degrassi, which comes on the end. I think it also comes on MTV as well. Anyway, great show. That's how I first knew about Drake, aka Aubrey Graham. I saw his performance. I thought the performance was okay. I've heard the song before, and to be honest with you, I cannot even remember the title of the song, but it's his popular one. I'm sure everybody knows what it's called or whatever. I Wish I Could Love Every Girl in the World. I don't know if that's the title of it, but I just did not like it. I didn't like it. I love Drake, love, you know, his character Jimmy on Degrassi. I think he's a great rap artist, but it just, y'all, I'm just about over the whole, and I love Lil Wayne, but just the whole, you know, talking about what you would do to a girl and all that stuff. And I mean, I love rap music. I get into the beat. I get into, not so much the lyrics, but really just the beat and the rhythm and just the sound of it all is what pretty much consumes me to begin with. I don't really pay attention to the lyrics until like afterwards, and I sit down, I'm like, oh my God. You know, you're just bumping and you hear something, and it could be something as little as, okay, everybody, go F your mom, go F your mom, go fuck your mother, go fuck your sister. And you're just like, whoa, 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 what am I dancing to? It's just ridiculous. And also, the little girls that were with Drake when he was talking about Wish I Could Love Every Girl in the World, I'm like, those little girls are too young to be up on that stage with Drake and Lil Wayne and everybody else. Too young, too small. I did not like the fact that they were up there. I'm sure I'm making a big deal of nothing, but I just thought it was inappropriate. I'm like, they're too young. They don't need to be up there. And my friend and I were watching the BET Awards. And, you know, they were talking about having a finale. And the BET Awards are supposed to be off by 11:30. Most award shows run over anyway. But, you know, we were all like, you know, I hope that's not the ending. And I was like, I would be really disappointed if BET ended this award show on Drake and Lil Wayne and all that good stuff. I would be really disappointed. So I'm so happy that they didn't end it on that note because I didn't like the performance. I didn't like it. That's just my opinion of it, you know, so sue me, whatever. I didn't like the performance. During the BET Awards, they showed a commercial for this new reality series called Teenie and Toya. Teeny Tiny, whatever she chooses to call herself, and Toya, that show just looks like it's going to be complete garbage. Okay, so these two women, apparently, one was married. I can't remember which one was married to who. I believe Teeny Tiny, whatever, she is the ex-wife of Lil Wayne, and then Toya is T.I.'s wife. And you know, it's a reality show depicting two best friends, and I guess what they go through being, you know, famous wives of rappers. You know, okay, honestly, I don't give a damn. I really don't. Like, I'm like, who cares? And anyway, who would have thought that, let alone T.I., but that Lil Wayne had a wife? I mean, what, he just got 3 women pregnant? It looks like to me that Lil Wayne needs to wrap up his little Wheezy and quit getting these girls pregnant. But then again, he is making millions, so, I mean, he's going to be paying that child support, no doubt. I mean, Lil Wayne is going to be spending a little money on paying some child support for all his children. But anyway, yes, Tiny, Teeny, whatever, and Toya, I mean, personally speaking, I'm not enthused. It just looks like it's going to be a hot mess. So I'll leave that to your discretion, whether that's a show that you all want to look forward to watching. I respect Maxwell. I thought Maxwell's performance was great. I'm really feeling it. I think his album is coming out July 27th. I could be totally incorrect about that. So you all YouTube that, or just look it up online, Google it, whatever. Maxwell did phenomenal. Performance with Neo and Jamie Foxx, it was okay. It wasn't bad. I felt as if I would have expected more. It's supposed to be a tribute to Michael Jackson, and not that Jamie Foxx sounded bad. Both Jamie Foxx and Neo sounded great. They really did. But to me, the performance, let's just say like with the OJs, was a little bit bigger than that closing performance with Neo and Jamie. I just would have thought that it would have been, like I said before, something bigger. Like, for example, I would have envisioned maybe a choir singing, you know, maybe Man in the Mirror, and then you have a few celebrities that will get up and sing, of course, the main parts of the song. And I would have expected for the tribute in the finale to just be a big celebration of Michael and just everything that he's done, like his legacy in general. I don't feel like I got that. I don't feel like I grasped that from the whole BET Award program. And I understand that his death was all of a sudden and that everything had to be quickly planned. But I'm sure they could have found a choir, and I'm sure they could have made it just a little bit more bigger, a little bit more memorable. So yes, that is my rant about the BET Awards. So on to part 2.